Greetings and welcome to another bead haul for Odin's bead haul. So that didn't last long, did it? I already have another bead haul. I got some stuff from a variety of places, so let's get into it. Fusion beads. They had a sale on their glass, and I originally was gonna say nah, but I didn't succeed. So, I only got two different shapes in here. I got these honeycomb jewel check glass beads. They are 6mm, and they are the cutest freaking things. They kind of look like the two-hole cabochons that are going around. Everybody's going all up, which I wasn't too impressed with the two-hole cabochons, but these ones, these are faceted and really cute, and I like them a lot, and I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I'm probably going to do something that, like, involves studding a cuff or something, but yes. I got these, like, they're really cute, however, I'm not too impressed with the finish on these, like, let's see. They're kind of as if they've been cast in a really poor mold instead of cut out of a solid piece of glass or whatever. So there's a bunch of bumps and finishes that, I don't know, I would like something a little bit more pristine, I guess. A lot smoother, I think. Like, I think these are made like in an injection mold or something and then drilled later. But these are two-hole beads. They are the same exact size. They are 6mm as the, same with the two-hole cabochons. So I got some of those. And yeah, I got this in Crystal AB. I would have got more of these because they were cheap. They were like less than $2 per strand. And you can get probably one bracelet out of each strand. And yes, this finish is, what is this? Ruby Lila Vega Luster. How many times do I have to complain about the amount of words used to describe the color? But yeah. There are a lot of mold lines on the edges of these, which, I mean, they're cute, and to be honest, the sides aren't that big a deal, because when you bead around them, you're probably covering them anyway, but I don't know, I would kind of like maybe a crystal version of this, although I have seen some vintage crystal shapes that kind of remind me of this, but a very lightweight glass, and cute. I just kind of wish they were cut a little better, but it does have like a grungy look, if that's the aesthetic you're going for. So yes, I got that. I got Jet Azuro, which is a blue coating on top of a black piece. It's coated on both sides, which is kind of cool. Side there and side there is in this shiny blue, and then the sides are black. And jet hematite, because I always love jet hematite. So, or regular hematite. And then I got diamond duos because I needed to bulk out my collection. So I got this in opaque cocoa pearl, which is a taupey color that I haven't used before, so I might try that out. I got moss green, which is a lovely matte. I wonder if these are like, I wonder what the texture is on these. I kind of want to feel them. Kind of on the fuzzy side, but not. Still pretty smooth. And yeah, those are just a little matte green. That's very pretty. I got pastel olivine, which, I don't know. I don't exactly like the pastel finishes too much, even though I got a bunch. But I think in the diamond duos they work pretty well. I got pastel blue zircon, which is a aqua-y blue, and then pastel petrol, which I already had in my collection, but I wanted to add more of it because it's a pretty blue. So yes, it's like a metallic-y bluey kind of color. And finally, dark bronze, which I'm always into the bronzes. And they gave me a little free gift, which is nice. It's a little pinch of... I kind of wish they would give me what color this was, because it's cute, but it's not really big enough to do much more on a project. Maybe like a pendant or something, or maybe a ring band, but I like the color. I like this one better than the one they usually send, which is like a goldenrod color that's like lime green lined. I don't like it, but yeah. That is what I got from Fusion Beads, because they had an epic 30% off sale on their glass. I don't know if it's still on sale, but pretty reasonably priced for all of this stuff. And then I went to a local bead shop to peddle my resin cabochons. If you haven't seen my resin cabochon video as by now, I will leave links to it up here in the eye thingy, so you can check that out because they're really gorgeous. But anyway, they bought some, and then me, being an impulsive shopper, bought other shit and pretty much didn't take home much of my profit. So, I bought some things. I bought spikes! Here's a big surprise. However, to be fair, I haven't seen matte orange spikes in the websites that I usually buy my spikes. So, I bought myself a strand of spikes, $7.50. It's an okay price for a strand this long, which is pretty good. I normally see them for like $3 for a set of between 12 and 20, depending on the size. So, I picked those up, so these kind of like, I think there's like 50 on the strand or something. I don't bother counting, but yes, I got that. I also got 2 magazines, but I don't think you guys need to see the magazines because you all probably have subscriptions. And then I got an assortment of pendants. I replaced my Helm of Awe because I wanted another one in my stash. I used this on my Viking-themed death set from Halloween, which I will show you links to that as well. But yes, I stuck it as a focal piece there, and I like this, so I wanted a replacement in my stash. And I got this really pretty tree. It was really pretty, and that was the only place, and it has a chip in it already, which is wonderful. Ugh. Annoying. Kinda wish they didn't package them all in the same bag, but my fault for not taking them out. But yeah, I paid $6 for it, which isn't too bad. I can probably repair that with like some gold leafing pen or something, but anyway. Really pretty, and I don't know, I kinda like what this burgundy is doing, so I might compare that with a burgundy or something. I don't know what I plan on doing with that. And then finally from this place, I bought this absolutely gorgeous Nautilus pendant, and I thought it would go very well with those amylites that I just bought from last beat haul. So this is just really nice. I paid $12 for this, which is probably not a great price, but it's pretty hefty and really detailed. The casting is really nice on it, and it's super shiny and super pretty, and yeah, I'm slowly building up a collection for those amylites and for that whole set, so we'll see what comes of that. But yes, that was it for my local bead shop. Another time warp thing stuff, because I bought another, after I'd finished recording this, I had to buy another thing because I got comments requesting a certain design, so I figured I might as well go ahead and try it. And yes, I have eyeliner on my hands. It's waterproof, and I don't have a makeup remover right now, so I tried Witch Hazel. Witch Hazel isn't very effective, but anyway, it was requested of me to try a pentagram from my little spike tutorial that I had my talisman pendant. I'll show a link over here if you want to check that tutorial out. But anyway, I made a triangle shape, and I was like, maybe I can make a pentagram. So I did. I tried it, and this is my pentagram shape. But the thing is, but yeah, Swarovski, I think, discontinued the 16mm Rivoli or something, because why would you need so many sizes? But apparently I needed that size. So this was my only 16mm in my inventory, and yeah, I apparently used it up, and I kinda need it to show you guys how to make this thing. So I had to order crap. I ordered alternatives, and I'm gonna test out some shapes with it. You can find 16mm here and there, but the color range is very, very narrow. Like, Art Beads and Fusion Beads, this is where I normally go, only has, like, Crystal and Crystal AB, and I want a little bit more than that. There are a couple of other places that I can find things like Aquamarine. Everybody fucking has Aquamarine. Emerald, Peridot, and a couple of those. There are some places that sell aftermarket coatings. It's kind of a clusterfuck to find things. So I figured I would try to find some alternatives. So I went to Art Beads, because they had shiny specials. And I dropped a bunch of money again. And I figured if I was doing 16 millimeters on that thing, I could do 16 millimeters in other designs and stuff. So, I bought 16 millimeter coin pearls. I got one, and I figured it might work. Maybe, hopefully, maybe, I hope. I don't know. I'll test it out, and I will let you know. So I got one in lavender. I got one in dark gray. I got one in blackberry, which is more of like a, I don't know, Merlot-y color, wine color. Open the damn bag, gimme. Okay. Yeah, it's very shiny, metallic-y, almost matches my nails, but it has a little bit of purple to it, so yes, it's pretty. Got that. Let's see, what else? I got blackberry and Bordeaux. Well, if I'd known that, I wouldn't. That was kind of redundant. This one's more purple toned. This one's more red toned. I got petrol because petrol is my damn favorite pearl ever. Any more? I know I got more. Okay, I got one more. I have black, which isn't really black. It's more of a metallic-y, gunmetal-y color. And then I was like, if I got the coin pearls, well, maybe this will work on the round pearls too, or I can do something different to make it work across the whole thing. Maybe, I don't know. I got a bunch of 16 millimeter pearls, because even if I don't figure out how to get this part to work, I can make, like, a giant beaded bead, because those are amazing. Blackberries, what I got? I got dark purple. Somewhere. Dark purple. Another black, and another petrol, and Tahitian look, which is really fucking pretty, oh my god. Can you kind of guess what my favorite colors are? Anyway, this one's kind of got like a greeny, it looks black on camera, at least from my viewfinder, but it's got like a greenish, bluish hint to it, and it's really pretty. But yeah, I got that. I got a normal crystal colored Rivoli because just in case all of this fucked up and none of it worked, I got a regular one to show. And I also got a Rivoli button because they had it in jet, and because this one's opaque, I can just bead the one side and just whatever but the holes because you won't see the holes. But crystal buttons are another option. And then because I was like, I don't have much to get in for shipping, so what should I do? So I bought scarabs. Because I love these things so much. I used a Crystal AB one, so I bought one to replace it. I bought some aquamarine ones because I used one, and I used two of them, and I wanted to replace it, so I ended up buying 4 of these because they're so fucking cute. And then I bought Crystal Silver Night because I haven't had this color yet. And it's really, really pretty. Like, you can see the shiny, shiny ones, and then you can see on the other side it's got the, clear side, and it's really pretty both ways. I just love these beads so much. And yes, I am working on a design for them. I just need to actually do it and figure out my backlog. Because I need to make my back tutorials for you that I promised that I would have made. But anyway, yes. Now back to our usual timeline program thing. Pearls! I made a order for the first time from a shop called Bello Modo. I liked all of their third-party coatings, their aftermarket coatings for Swarovski Rivoli, so I wanted to grab a bunch of those and see what was going on with their stuff, because I felt like it. And they did a New Year's special where it came in with a big gifty thing, so I thought that was really cool. And it came with a coupon code too, but yes, so first we have a Swarovski fish, which I have one of these fish already, which is awesome. So then I can make like a pair of earrings or something, because I love these fish, they're cute. Along with some 4mm bicones. I don't know, I can't see, they look like a dark indigo. Which is fantastic, because I really love that color. Yeah, that's dark indigo in there. And then there's this really pretty cameo in, I'm guessing, a 30x40 size. Little fairy. So that's always useful. I will always take really pretty cabochons. They sent me a couple of findings, which I have seen a lot of these in a lot of my Japanese beading books. It's like a, mesh netting, kind of. Which is really cool. that you bead around and form a bunch of usually flowers or other things, which is cool to have one of those. And with that came this prong bezel thing where you can stick like a small round flat back on top of and pinch the prongs, or I could even make resin out of it and not do anything with the prongs at all or something. So those are really cute and kind of useful. And then we have an awesome mix because I need more triangle beads, but we got some 2-hole triangles. We have those quadrilaterals in here, and then these round 4 holes that cat hair too. We have cat hair. The round 4-hole ones that I completely forgot what they are called, and I have a reference guide somewhere of bead shapes, but I am too lazy to go reach it. But yes, I don't have that shape, so I'm going to use those for something. And I don't know if I'm going to separate these out, or just keep them in a little mix, because, yeah, they're cute. So, yeah. And then, finally, a few other random tidbits. These are cute. These are little clog glass cabochons, or beads. There's a hole in the heel, and they're just little clogs and something. They're cute. They sell these in their shop, and I'm just like, what? Okay. And a pretty little button. Because we can, ooh, I didn't even notice that side. This is probably a mother of pearl, and it's got some floral etching on it, and it's really pretty. They'd be nice for a clasp, because who could use more clasps? Then we have an assortment of rivolis. But yeah, these are a little bit more on the pricier side, and of course, usually with bead shops, if you buy more, you save more. Kind of like that, but I can't buy bulk right now. So, first off, I have 18mm in crystal tabac, which is probably tobacco, something like that. Whoa. It's got a nice goldeny green hue, so this is on top of a crystal-colored Rivoli. And I kind of wanted to get more 18s than 14mm because I don't have too many 18s in my stash. We have an 18mm in Aquamarine Cathedral, which you can kind of see the aqua like in the side when you look at it, but from the top you can't really tell what the finish is. So, and the coating is on the back, and yeah, that's what we get. We get oranges, purples. Kind of reminds me of a volcano finish, but a little bit more, but definitely more on the yellow-green side instead of the pinky-orange. Pink, purple, and orange. Then we have an 18mm in Crystal Sahara, which it kind of reminds me of the Cathedral a little bit, but this one is more on the darker side. Like, it's got more of greens, pinks in it, and purples. But not like a royal purple. This one has more of like Swarovski's amethyst colored purple. That kind of purple. Then finally for the 18mm we have my favorite Peridot Sphinx. This one is gorgeous. This is all greens, blues, and a little hint of purple. This one is pretty, and it's on top of a peridot. So that is cool. It's even got like aqua colors in there. It is so cool. That one I'm going to have a hard time using. So, that one is now in my stash. And now on to the 14mm. I got 2 Rivolis in Crystal Celadon. I originally got one of another color, like it was I think it was Mahogany Cathedral or something like that. They were out of stock, so they called me up, which is really cool. They called me and they were like, "Hey, we're out. Do you want something else to replace it?" So I replaced it with another one of these, not realizing that I already had one, but this one is beautiful. It's got like some interesting depth to it. It's got like an outer ring of like purples and pinks, and then the inner ring of yellows with some purples and pinks too, and it's really pretty. And I like that a lot. So I've got 2 of those. I have one in Topaz Purple Haze, which I'm going to want a regular crystal or something more purpley to determine what that is. I think that's a top coating, because it's got like this iridescent-y, greeny, purpley thing going on. And you can see the topaz behind it really nicely, but I'm gonna probably try to, because they didn't have anything in stock that was crystal, so I can't really tell what the finish is beforehand, but still very pretty, and I will certainly use it. And we have Aquamarine Glacier Blue, which has one of those, like, borders again, like the other, like the Celadon. It's got like greeny blues going on, and it's got more of a yellowy tinge to it, yellowy pink, which is kind of interesting because I thought it'd be a little bit more bluey, and especially with the aquamarine underneath, that's kind of interesting. So, very, very pretty. Then we have Crystal Stormy, which is really cool. It's a crystal colored one, so this one has a coating on top of like a very bright silver, and then underneath is like a, I don't want to say periwinkle, but yeah. That's the original color, so it's kind of like crystal blue shade, and with like a dusting of silver on top. It's really pretty. And I like that one, super shiny. And finally, for my favorite of the 14 is Crystal Eclipse. However, I am noticing that the coating on this one, you can see it in the camera a little bit, is kind of worn off, but it's a very deep, deep blue. Kind of reminds me of a cross between, what is it? Kind of like Dark Indigo and Montana a little bit. It's really pretty, but the coating has, it's not so bad if you put it against something and you don't notice it too much, but if I pick it up and you see it right through the light, you can see that's very transparent and kind of porous, but yeah, still really pretty. I like to see this in a different, like maybe a foil back, or not a foil back, you can't do the foil back, but maybe like in another blue like aquamarine or something. Then I bought these bicones because I'm not sure. This is 4mm in Morian. I have never ever seen this color. I think it's a vintage color, but please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong there. But this one looks like a gray-green, like if Greige had more green in it, and a bit of shade darker. That's what you got. Which is an interesting color. So, I will always use dark colors, so I'm not really offended, and it was an okay price for bicones. I think they're around the 8 to 10 cents normal price, and then you can use a coupon on top of that. And then they have so many aftermarket coatings, like the same coatings that are on the Rivolis. They have a lot of them for bicones, so if you're interested in something with a little bit more pop, you might want to check that out. And finally, for the main event. You guys need to brace yourselves for this one. Oh my god. This is a vintage squirrel pendant, left facing with a cathedral coating on it. So they took a crystal clear squirrel and they put, which was already cute enough, and they put a third aftermarket coating on it. You guys, can we just look at how fucking cute this is? I cannot handle it. I need about 9 in every color and every orientation. This is the left facing. They also sell a right facing one. This one was about $8. And I really am so tempted to buy more because this thing is so cute. And then you can see even the back side, the super shiny coating, is so pretty on here. Like, you could even do it that side, or you can leave it on the shiny side from here, and it's just, this thing is so cute. I want more because I don't want to use just one. Like, I will just wear him on a chain by itself and call it good. But I also want to, you know, bead all around it in a very nice foresty themed thing. So yes, that is pretty much the whole purpose of me buying from that shop. So I'll leave links down below to where you can find these if you are interested in that. And yes, I think that'll do it for me for this bead haul. If you guys enjoy my bead hauls, I know you guys enjoy my bead hauls, leave me a thumbs up down below, and maybe even give me a comment as to what your recent hauls have been. Because I'd love to see what you guys are getting to. And if you want to share pictures of your hauls, come and join us on our Facebook group, Creations from Lessons with Odin. There will be links down below there as well. And yes, be sure to subscribe if you'd like to see more hauls like this or other lessons. And if you're interested in some more obnoxiousness from me, be sure to check out my Skillshare classes as well. Lots of stuff to check out. Be sure to read that description box, because there's a lot of things and a lot of information that I can't really paraphrase. So, thank you guys so much for joining me, and of course, if there's anything I need to be trying out right now, feel free to leave me a comment down below. And I will see you next time.